I wanted to show you something that is unfortunately becoming a trend. Not all software manufacturers do this, but I'm seeing it more and more often. And this is a good example to show you where this scam comes into play. KM Player is just a regular media player, kind of like Windows Media Player. It's not the one I use, but it's a good example of what I'm going to tell you about here. So I'm going to click on Free Download, and it gives me another free download link here on this page. And then it says your program is now downloading, so I'm going to pop up a little window here in a second. There's Firefox's option to save the file, so I'm going to save file. Then you get the download window, and so it's downloaded now, and I just need to run the installation. So I'm going to click, I did a right click, and I'm going to click open. Now the first screen you see here is pretty typical. It's going to be the regular accept the license agreement, and that's standard. That's just about any software has that. So I'm going to click accept. Now this screen is where you see the real trick come into play. You can see here that these three boxes are already checked. The first one is to download and install the Amazon browser bar, which is just another toolbar that takes up space on your Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome or whatever browser you use. So it's going to download and install that automatically if I leave this checked. It's also going to automatically set Amazon Web Search as my default home page. So it's going to change the home page to my web browser to Amazon Web Search, which obviously I don't want that. Nobody wants that. I'd rather search with Google. And then thirdly, it's going to set Amazon Web Search as my default search provider. So even up here, see up here in the corner where I usually type in a Google search, that won't be Google anymore. It's going to be Amazon Web Search. Well, in most cases, most people are not interested in having any of these things installed. So what does the typical person do? They uncheck this first box, and then they go to uncheck the second box and find out, look, I'm clicking on these, and those check marks stay there. If you click next, those things are going to happen. The default home page is going to be changed, and the default search provider is going to be changed. But that's because it seems like you can't uncheck those boxes. Well, you actually can uncheck those boxes. Here's how you get around that. What you have to do is uncheck from the bottom up, and that way you can uncheck all three of them. Now, the KM Player Soft Tonic here, this installation program, is just trying to trick people. It's just a completely deceitful way into making people, they're sort of forcing you to make these changes on your computer that you don't want. But by making these changes, this company makes money. So keep an eye out for this when you're installing software, and don't fall for it.